So today is day one of altitude training camp in St Moritz with Team New Balance. So we're here for 4 weeks, got here late last night, and essentially this whole Tracks to YouTube series is just going to be taking you on a ride of the full training camp. So training sessions, what we're eating, how we're recovering, gym sessions and stuff like that. Today we're actually not training at altitude, we're going down to the track in Chiavenna in Italy to do a first session, which is good for me because usually I think if today was like a first day at altitude and we had a session, I actually wouldn't do it to acclimatise to altitude a bit better. So I'm quite happy that I'm training. So it's just some 800s on the track at alternating paces. So should be okay. Not sure how I'm going to feel after, I guess, travelling and also sleeping at altitude for the first night. It's the first time up here, so I don't really know how you're meant to feel. So if you've got any questions about altitude or about our training or what shoes we're wearing or literally any question, then comment it down below. Session, James.
Not bad.
So we're now into day 2 of training camp. We did, after the session yesterday, we did what was meant to be a 4-mile run. It ended up being like a 5.5-mile run because we went the wrong way. Didn't get much chance to film that because it was snowy and cold. So we've currently got a 10-mile run this morning, and it's also snowy and cold, but I'm going to take my phone and film some bits on the run. And then later we've got gym and then another easy double. So yeah, quite a relaxed start to altitude for me because obviously yesterday's session was at sea level, so I've not really had to push anything at altitude yet. So I'm yet to fully feel the heavy effects of altitude. So I can't wait for that.
The hill, obviously that drops down a bit.
We've done a 10-mile run this morning and we've done gym, and we're just going to the cafe to get some very expensive coffee, I think. The weather's pretty cold to say the least, but still nice, and everything's going well so far. Not found it too hard to breathe, which is nice. I was expecting it to be quite a lot harder to breathe, but I haven't done a session yet, so that might change when I do a session at altitude, so we'll wait and see for that. Double day done. Time to get some food and have an early night, I think, because I'm absolutely done in. It's currently day 4, so it's Friday. Got here Monday night, so Tuesday was the first day where we had a track session. Wednesday we did a double run and gym. Yesterday we did a single run, 10 miles and some hill strides, which I can't even remember if I filmed that all yesterday apart from like a few hill strides, because it's quite hard to like get it into your head that you need to vlog when you're training and stuff, so sorry about that. I thought this video would be like in 3-day stages, and I've realised that I've got to this day and I've got not got enough content yet. So today is another session, which is 2x2 mile and then 3x1 mile and then some faster strides after it. Do it on a road loop rather than the track because the track is still iced over, and also it's mile reps and 2-mile reps. Don't really need to do that on the track anyway. So yeah, this is officially my first session at altitude where we're running, I guess, intense for longer periods of time, because Tuesday was not at altitude, and then the strides yesterday were only 10-second strides. So I've never really had a feel yet of what it feels like to start breathing heavy. So hopefully I'm acclimatized by now and this should feel a bit easier, but I'm kind of dreading it at the same time. Session itself is not too bad. Like the paces, I think the 2 miles are like 5 to 5:10, and then 1 mile's at 4:50 to 5 minutes. But I've not ran like a sub 6:45 miles so far, so it's going to be quite interesting. Also, the weather does say that it's -10 outside. So if anyone's interested in how I fuel for sessions, I basically have, like, this is an 11 o'clock start, so I'd have something at 8:30, so 2.5 hours before, which would be, which was 2 slices of toast with marmalade. And then an hour after that, so 90 minutes before, I'd have a banana. And then around an hour and 15 to an hour before, or pretty much an hour, I'd have essentially 2/3 of this, which is like an OT carb bar, like a flapjack, flavoured flapjack. And I'd also have a coffee, which I'm currently having. And then also I would have a carb drink. So this is OT's super carbs. It's like 80 grams of carbs in this drink. So I'll probably have like half before and during the session, and then finish it afterwards for some easy and quick recovery of carbs. And then also obviously I get some water in me as well. And then usually as well after that, I'd finish off anything I didn't have of this bar, and then maybe have a protein shake as well. We'll have to see. I didn't actually pack any protein because it exploded in my bag, so I need to go and get some.
Yeah, I am. And t-shirt.
Shorts and t-shirt?
Yeah.
So just got back from the session. It was 2x2 mile and 2 by mile, and then we had some like 8 by 20 seconds fast turnaround for 20 seconds and run back, which absolutely killed at altitude. Pretty windy, pretty cold, but overall like quite a good session, hitting splits that I didn't think I'd be able to hit first session, so that's nice. It felt quite relaxed. Did get like progressively harder as I went through the session, probably a bit more than it would do at sea level. So maybe that's just the altitude, but also could just be like tired, like overall fatigue from the whole week so far, and it just means that you're a bit more susceptible to session fatigue, where you're not quite as strong or not quite as fresh to carry on pushing through the intensity. But it was good. Nice views, like doing a session around there on a road loop. Tiny bit of a hill in it, but can't really complain too much. It's pretty flat to say we're in the mountains. So overall a great session, and now I'm just gonna get some food. Already finished off a carb drink and also a little carb bar. So now I'm just gonna have some eggs on toast and then recover, have a massage in a bit, and then got a double day later on, and then we're going out for dinner, which is a nice little treat to end the week.
A lot of mushrooms on there.